Hello everybody. This is Etho, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. We're about to try this thing out. This is the gate for the silverfish to hold them until we're ready for them to come out of the tunnel. Should do the trick so that they'll fall into this little pit thing here. Then we'll be coming up here. They'll follow us. They'll get to the top there. Then they'll fall down. And they'll be stuck until we get to over here. Let them out, and then they'll start following us, and we have to take them to wherever we want them to go. And I've also done a few other improvements. I've made this 3 wide now instead of 2 wide, and I've installed some ceiling lighting in it, which looks pretty good. Originally I was going to use the glowing pumpkins, but they do not look good at all when you have like half of it showing like that on one side. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. I got some silverfish ready. I'm gonna do a few last minute preparations here as well. I wanna make sure we get them there safely this time, so I might cover in some of this water. We got like a river here, or make a bridge or something, because they seem to have trouble crossing the water, and I don't want anything to go wrong here. Oh yeah, and I'll show you one thing with the slow sand too. I talked about maybe putting a slow sand down, like here, for example, because the water pushed me slightly faster than the silverfish can walk. So I thought I might be able to do that, but it does not work. It slows me down, but the problem is silverfish is not slow sand, not silverfish. Slow sand is slightly lower than a normal block, so you can't go up a half step then. So sadly, that idea did not work. Yeah, so we got them up to the surface, but we lost a lot of them on the way. We only got about 50 here, which is not the greatest rates. It's about 5/8 made it here. Oh man, it's getting dark. Okay, we gotta move. So I might look into making a mob evader for these guys. But we'll try this out, see how many we can actually get there all the way. Crossing this river is going to be one of the toughest parts of this whole trip. Because this is bad. This river, it's a very sharp cliff with cactus around. So they're just begging to die here. Come on, make it up. I can't really linger around. Whoa. Yeah, we just lost a ton there. Down to I'm trying to wait around so that they can find me again. Okay. On to the destination. The nice thing is they kind of push you the way you want to go. Like I'm not pressing anything, they'll just push me whichever way I was last walking, usually. And we still got about 35 or so. Oh, don't go into the water. And that's where we're going, where that light is right there. Oh, lost another one. We made it, guys. Yay. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Whew. What a trip. How many did we get? We got roughly 30, so less than half of what we originally started with. Not the best rates. Okay. Let's watch them do their thing. And this is all just for fun, really. So they'll go into the blocks. That renews their health every time they do that as well. And if we could get a lot here, we could have a huge mining army. Alright. And all the other guys that didn't make it, they despawned because we went too far away from them. There we go. you hit them, causes them to break the blocks. Then you pillar back up. If you can. They do want to kill me. Yeah, they're not going to let me. There we go. And then they'll re-enter blocks. But with such a small number, it's not going to do much to the landscape. But if you get hundreds, it could potentially be a very amazing digging tool. Oh, I'm too close. But anyway, it's an idea. I'll keep working at it, and we're gonna go do something else now. Let's see what I want to do. Let's go. We're gonna work on the Nether hub idea. So we're gonna go to original spawn, and we're gonna build. I want to try like build a garden or something for the portal, something nice looking around it. So we'll go do that. Get started. Okay then, here we are. This is around spawn, natural spawn in the world. I don't know how this project's going to turn out. I've never done anything like this before. But I want to have a nether hub in this world to get me around quicker, based off of the one we have on the Minecraft server. And the way that works, there's a main portal in the nether hub, and then there's also a main portal in the overworld, which on the Minecraft server is in the first original spawn city. In this world, I plan on putting it around here because this is at natural spawn, so that makes the most sense to me. In case, like, if I break my bed and kill myself, I'll end up here. So I want to be near quick travel if that ever happens. So I'm going to kill myself just to find the exact location of natural spawn. I need another chest. I already slept in that bed there, so no long running back and forth like last time. That doesn't sound like I lit up this place very well, does it? I might not have explored this ravine. Okay, so try to kill myself if I can. Not enough, no. I saw a skeleton down here. Water works too. I guess I should have brought some lava with me. Hello, chicken. Jumping up and down. Ooh, look at that score. The Blaze Farm, guys. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Ah, I'm an idiot. I didn't break the... Wait. Why did I bring up... I don't need a bed. Wow. Ah, there's gotta be some lava. Gotta be lava around here. Or mobs or something. Right. Okay, well, I'll kill myself again. I'm gonna maybe pillar up somewhere so I can do a far enough jump to kill myself as well. Oh, he's having a good time. Okay, now we'll spawn at natural spawn. Right there. Okay. Let's go back to our chest. We'll grab some blocks and we'll mimic having a portal down and kill ourselves again and see if we end up there or if it'll put us somewhere else. Okay, so this is mimicking a quad portal. Imagine there's a portal here, 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 and here. And natural spawn, I think, was over here. Okay. We're going to see if we still spawn there now that we have those blocks nearby. Oh, come on! No. Oh, good, it's not regenning at least. Yes. Nope, that did not work. Okay, it moved us. Hmm. So we won't be able to put a portal directly um, in the, or we won't have our natural spawn right in the middle of that. It won't let us, which is okay. That's okay, because I don't really want to put the portal so close to my mine shaft here either. For what I have for what I have planned, it's going to take up a lot of space, and it would cut into the mountain if I put it there. So maybe we'll just have the portal around here or so. I don't know. I'm a little worried about wrecking the natural landscape with this project. Whoa. See, because what I did is I looked for a complicated, or not complicated, but a more complex shape um, to use for the floor and have the portal in the middle. And I did a search for snowflake patterns, and that came up with a lot of really cool shapes. And I want to put that on the ground and make a garden or something in that shape, and have the portal in the middle type thing. And when I resized the image, it's about 42 by 42 total. So if the portal's here, it'll go 21 blocks that way, that way, that way, that way type thing. So this would be a nice central spot, but I just don't want to wreck the natural look, you know. Kind of curious if I destroy these blocks I put down, if I'll spawn there again, or if my spawn permanently moved from doing this. So the ground was up one more too, right here, right there. So let's kill ourselves again. Oops, sorry tree. I did bring a bed for a reason. Now I can skip the night while I'm working on this. Just sometimes it gets in the way. Okay. Will we end up in that square there, or will we be in a new spot? We are in the new spot, so maybe you can actually move your natural spawn little by little by obstructing it. Interesting. I just had an interesting idea. Rather than building my portal area down here and wrecking all the trees and the natural look, I'm going to build it up in the sky, possibly. And then that will give us a nice overview area of this cool looking terrain, you know? And then just have like a boat elevator to get up or something. That seems like a better idea to me. And it will link up to the nether nicer as well. It'll probably end up in the ceiling that way. So that's the plan. I'm going to pillar up with leaves and make a portal up in the air and just see what happens with that idea. I don't know. Yeah, this makes for a great view. Look at my world. That's awesome. So maybe I'll put it... Well, let's go a little higher. Maybe the view gets better. I'm worried about going above the clouds, though, that you won't be able to see as much. Yeah, I think I'll do it just below the clouds. Pretty cool. Okay, I'll put a portal down, and I'll get back to you. Now, I believe this portal is going to take me to my normal nether portal. In order to make it connect to this one, I have to build it in the nether. But we'll try it out. Oh no, we're somewhere new. How high up are we? We're at Y88. This is a different spot, different portal. It's probably close to the other one though. Yeah, there's the tree that I planted. There's the other portal right there. Get lost gas. Right there. So if we go through this one, where's it going to take us? Oh, please tell me I'm not lost. Oh no. There it is. This is a good spot for it to be as well. It's sort of enclosed, but not totally. So I'll be able to work here without gas shooting. Awesome. Okay, this is working out great. Don't know how the garden idea is going to work out now that it's in the air. I'm just going to lay out the shape with leaves as best as I can. The problem is I am doing this off of a resized image that I got off of Google Images, and the original wasn't exactly square either. So I'm going to have to sort of make this up as I go along, the actual shape. I think I've heard before that snowflake patterns are based on fractals. I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah, there's definitely some interesting patterns out there. If you are looking for cool patterns to put into Minecraft, I would recommend checking out snowflakes. Sweet. Okay. There we go, guys. That is 1/4 of the snowflake complete. What do you think of it? I'm liking the pattern a lot so far. It turned out better than I was expecting. Like converting it down to Minecraft blockiness, I think it looks good. A lot of the finer detail was lost in this, and I am using my judgment a lot when deciding, if it's a solid pixel or not, because the image I'm looking at has a lot of alpha transparency to it, and it's also rotated about 5 degrees, so it's not at a right angle, and there's a lot of it's not like white and black what I'm copying. There's a lot of gray to it, and I have to decide if I should make that gray a pixel or not. And I think it turned out good so far. As far as the leaves go, I don't think we're going to keep leaves. I was originally planning on doing a garden theme to this with flowers and leaves and grass and trees maybe, but we're doing this up in the air now, and also we're in a swamp, and all the grass and that would be dark green, which doesn't, it doesn't say life like a garden does type thing. So instead, I am planning to do ice. Since it's a snowflake, we should build it out of ice, I think. But we'll have to wait till 1.3 to do that, and then I'll come back here and put ice below all these leaves and get rid of the leaves. Because all we're really doing is building a platform in the sky. And that would look pretty good. But if you have other ideas, like different blocks or whatever, let me know. I'm going to get back to work here. And I don't know if I said this already, but instead of copying the image I'm going from for the rest of these sections, the rest of the quadrants, I'm just going to take a screenshot of this and then mirror it to the right and down, and then in that quadrant over there as well. That way it will be perfectly symmetrical instead of going by this image, which is not, because it's rotated and resized and up to my judgment type thing. This is set in stone if I copy it from this. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that view is incredible, isn't it? Now that I have a nice overview of the area, it's really pushing me to want to improve the terrain around here some more. Like with these mountains, I want to plant some more trees. Like, I think that looks really cool, that jungle tree I planted there. Have a few more of those around would really spice up the mountain look, and also the swamp. I got some glowing trees, but we could definitely use a few more. And Deserts, you can't really do much with deserts. They just look plain. But I don't know. Anyway, the snowflake is complete. This is what it looks like from above. Today we're just doing the shape. We're not completing it, unfortunately. I would like to, but we're gonna wait till 1.3 for the ice. I think it's gonna look a lot better than leaves. And we should maybe put lighting up here as well. If we do ice, we'll have to be careful with the lighting. But yeah, double check the portal, make sure it still works, and I'll show you from down below. From down below is where it really looks cool. Portal is good, very good, and okay, so in the middle of this portal I put water. It's going to be a way to get up with boats and also a safe way to get down. For right now, anyway. You ready for it? You can see I've tested it already. I have some boat debris. Here is the snowflake, all complete. And I'm happy with the way it turned out. Very happy. I think it looks awesome. There's a few things that are not quite right about it. Not that I think we need to change them. And by the way, one of the reasons I picked this snowflake pattern, there were actually many snowflake patterns I really liked when I looked for them. I picked this one in particular because we have creeper faces in it, sort of. Eyes and the mouth. 6 of them. Or no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 of them. But with the way I got this set up, I can tell did not do it quite perfect. Like, if you look from this one here, the eyes are identical, and the mouth is identical. If you look on one of these diagonal ones, not right, but I think it looks good. Could maybe use one leaf block there, but overall it's pretty good. Especially if you count the number of blocks in the eyes, like that one there is 2 by 4, is that 8, and then there's 2 blocks there, that's 10, and then 2 by 2, that's 14 blocks of space. And in this one is 3, and then 2 by 3 is 9, 11. So 14 in that one, 11 in that one. So they're not identical for sure. That's quite a difference. But I think it looks good. And it'll look a lot better when it's ice. And the second attempt on this, I might also try to make a 3-dimensional look to it. So it starts, I think it'd look cool if it was sort of cone shape. So at the very edges it would be one thick, and as it gets towards the middle it gets thicker and thicker. And then also have ice surrounding this water so we can have a proper boat elevator with walls. Do a, what is it, a 4 by 4 square tube of ice all the way up. That would be cool with lighting placed correctly. Especially if you go out a ways, it looks pretty crazy. I like that a lot. I think it's cool. And we got a great viewing station up there. Check out the terrain, which is something I have not had in my world. Chicken. Oh, I wonder how long he's been down there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go further away. I think that's cool. If you guys have any ideas on improvements, let me know. Let's see. I was gonna just thinking of something I might do. Just wasting time now. Either do it or don't do it. I'll cut the segment here and try record another one, and I might toss it or keep it depending on how it turns out. Alright, so there's something I want to talk to you guys about. Topic is seamless textures. This is information you might already know, but it's something I found very interesting. I learned this trick a few years ago when I was trying to make some tiles for a video game. The problem I was having, no, we'll use that, is if you try to, like, say your goal is to make an 8 by 8 square tile or something. You can draw your texture on that, it'll look good and everything, but then if you take that 8 by 8 tile and put it side by side, it's not going to join together very well. You're going to have a line between the 8 by 8 tiles. But with a seamless texture, it seems to they join together very nicely. And there's a trick to making them. And the bigger the tile you make, the more noticeable the line is, and also the more difficult it is to create a pattern that joins together. So the trick, we're going to make an 8 by 8 seamless texture here. To do that, you do a 4 by 4 quadrant. So we can place blocks however we want here. And obviously, when you actually make the texture, or the tile pattern, you want to try to make something that looks good. But we're just randomly putting down blocks in this case. Okay, so there is our 4 by 4. Now we can make a seamless texture simply by mirroring this seamless 8 by 8 texture by mirroring this 4 by 4 to the right and to the left. So and this is the same trick I used in making that thing up there. Even though I wasn't really going for a seamless texture because I don't plan on putting those side by side, and also that's a circle, and this works with squares and I think rectangles as well. What are we doing here? Just trying to copy this. Okay. Should start with the planks first. And I'll continue this and we'll see how it looks. Okay guys, so this is the seamless texture we got from that 4x4 pattern. I'm going to take this tile and put another one right next to it, and we'll see how nicely it joins together with this one. And there we go. So that's a really easy way of making an interesting floor pattern or whatever you want to do. They join together very nicely. That's where the line is, right there. And it works on large scale and with many different types of blocks. So if you didn't know that trick, I hope you found it interesting at least. It's pretty basic, really. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you again next time.